Hey guys, Olizandri here, bringing you a domination on firing range today. Now, I originally meant to bring you a domination on Berlin Wall, where I went balls to the wall, kill whore. Sat in their spawn pretty much the entire game on their side of the map. So basically, we had A and B, and they had C, and I was literally on the C flag, just right between the C and B flag. And I was just killing them over and over and over. We all had ghosts, so like the enemy team were like mostly using ghosts, I was using ghosts, so I had no real information until I got the SR-71 up, which wasn't exactly hard for me. And I just, every time I died, I got like more than 60 kills. I think I died 4 times. Every time I died, I got a dog's kill streak. It was just absolutely ridiculous. And dogs don't do that much. Let's face it, dogs are not the best 11 kill streak to have. If you've got a chopper up, which doesn't get shot down, you get far more kills. But I always use dogs for theatre mode. They're just better for this theatre mode gameplay that I employ. So I'll always keep using the dogs. It's just fun to get like 3-4 dogs in the same game from the same opposition. It's just ridiculous. But unfortunately, Treyarch has this system where the recent gameplays disappear from your list, or they grey out 1 week after they've been played. So I didn't put it in my file share, which was a massive mistake. So I lost the gameplay entirely. The problem was that my file share is always full. It's got these gameplays that I got like ages ago. I mean, this game here is 2 weeks into the start of Black Ops, I imagine. Is when I've not like started learning any gun skill or technical skill or anything like that. I'm just bog standard player with good strategy. So I need to get rid of some of these file share gameplays in order to put more recent ones in there, because I never really use the ones in the file share. They're always like backup gameplays for when I haven't got one. Mainly because every time I play, I of course get more gameplays, and usually ones that speak to me in some way. They give me a topic, they give me something to talk about, or there's just something fun, or there's new maps and people want to see new maps, so stuff like that. I never get around to showing them. So I just get one out of my way now, get a couple more out soon, and start refilling my file share with newer gameplays. Anyway, moron moment here as I walk into a Claymore while I've got Hacker Pro on. How dumb can you get? Honest to God, I was cussing myself out during this game. I can remember that even though it was only like months ago. But it sets me up for one of those beautiful deliberate grenades where you bounce it off the door frame and it goes exactly where you want it to. I love grenades like that. I hate grenades that are just like randomly thrown. You see them on the kill cam, they're just like, oh, spawn, wah! They're rubbish. A grenade like that, even if it only gets a single kill, it's just perfectly planned out. You know a guy's there, you bounce it off terrain to get it into the exact place because you can't see them. Sweet. Not many people do that. Not many people think to do that. They just go around the door and throw it in the direct angle. They're just like, ugh. So I love that kind of stuff. It's fucking fun. And maybe we should do something like a community grenade charge, because I always say every time I get like a grenade that I think is nice, that I just love grenades like that. They turn me on, they make me jizz my pants and all that. Bit inappropriate, I know, but maybe we should do some kind of like community clips of like grenade, sweet grenades like that, just like nice little ones, and from all my subs, something like that. We'll think about it. Anyway, derailing myself here. So, when I've been watching this gameplay so far, it basically speaks to me that this is one of those games where I just started playing for the night, and I maybe hadn't played the day before, and I was just getting into the swing of things, getting used to things, finding my range, finding my accuracy. I'm getting better as the game goes on. In a game like this, or when I'm in this situation where I just feel like I need to warm up, as it were, I will play the extremely defensive role on a domination game. For example, earlier on I was in this trailer here. We had B and C, so this trailer is the perfect spot to defend both from. I can see B clearly. I only have to step out of a door to see C, and I've got barrel as cover when I shoot. A motion sensor against this wall means I can track any movement up this pathway here. It is also a spawn point, so that means I can sniff the spawns out as they change. So it's, well, just brilliant strategy. You don't really need your gun skill and your technical skill to be top notch, or whatever level you're at, like the highest level you're at, to get a good score. All you need is a solid strategy all the way through. Like, there's certain games, well, certain maps that I will never deviate from the way I play it, like WMD, as I said, 3 vids in a row, middle building, you win the game. Why would I ever deviate from a strategy that creates victory for my team? Unless someone else is in there, like a couple of others, and it's just completely overkill, and then I'll go out, slay everyone. Fair dues. But yeah, this is one of those games where I'm just warming up, so therefore I'm taking the defensive role quite seriously. I'm just positioning myself in places where I know if needed I can just turn around and stop the flag being captured. Whereas if I was warmed up, I'd probably be doing the whole run around thing. So you get a good range of gameplay from me, I reckon. You get gameplays where I'm just constantly roving around the map killing everyone, and you get gameplays where I'm just like thinking and working out what's best for the game, what's best for my team, what's best for me to do to win the game as a team. So I think that's kind of good. So basically you get a range between campy and rushy. Never full out rush, because I always think that's a bit of a odd tactic that relies entirely on host. And that is my 4th grenade in this game. I've got 5 kills. That is perfect accuracy. So give me a clap. Give me a clap for that. Odd thing to say, but perfectionist for grenades. Every time I had information, I threw them perfectly. I'm like, well, there's guys coming from that corridor. I already know that, so I'll chuck a grenade, get a kill. Lush. So yeah, I'm glad you guys like all the new theatre mode stuff I'm doing. Please, and now this may seem really odd, last video for example, it's only got 208 views so far, which is a bit saddening for me because I've got 1,500 subs and all. Now I know that a lot of them probably are not interested in videos anymore and just dropped off the YouTube community altogether, but that video, for example, I got home from work on Friday at 4:30. I finished editing that video, or I started editing that video an hour later after dinner. I finished editing that video at 1:40 in the morning. So these videos are taking a lot of work, so I feel that it's actually very much appropriate now for me to ask for a like on all these videos. They do take a hell of a lot of work to put together. So really guys, if everyone who viewed it could just put a like for the time I've put into making these videos for you, that would be amazing. Now this is Olizandri. Thank you for listening. Please rate, comment, subscribe and all that jazz.